We have a table for Bern, finally. It's 1 round and 4 deals. And all players have brown belts. Good, and they are responsible players. They hardly leave the table. And I have some chow hand, I believe. But firstly, I'll drop all the honors. And what about upper tiles? Upper 4. I have 7 for upper. But I have good 3s. Let's see. Maybe something will form around 7, 6, 7, 8. I think I'll take 7 BAMs, 4, 6, 7, 8 chow. And leave 9s as a pair. And I wait for something around 6 dots. Another plan, if something comes around 3s, yes, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, I can think about mixed shifted chows or mixed triple chow, but now I see many tiles in upper 4 group. So what I can do about them? One, that's interesting. Let's drop this. Maybe I won't need it. Let's see, maybe I'll take another one. One cracks, for example, or 2 cracks from the wall now. 2. Okay, let's do something bluff, or maybe it will be, by the way, it can be something like outside hand. If I take, yes, let's drop this one. I'll wait for something to 9 dots or 3 cracks. Well, let's drop this one firstly. Maybe I'll take chow. Maybe I'll take... That's interesting. The player to my left doesn't drop cracks, you see? It will be hard. Ouch. She didn't take it. No. I didn't notice whether the player to my right dropped 6 from the waltz, my dear, yes? Okay, quickly collected all types. Luckily not from me. Luckily not a very expensive hand. But my distance is 44 now from the leader. And here I can see something like knitting. 5 honors and 5 in suits. 1 for 7, 3, 9. I don't have anything in cracks. I'll need 2, 5 and 8 in cracks. Yes. Okay, let's drop these. Maybe they are good while they are connected. But let's try to collect something like knitting here. Too many lonely honors. I'll need white and south. 1 south dropped. I'll need, ouch, 2 5s. My 5s dropped. Okay, I won't need this 4. I won't need this 7 as well. And 8 BAMs. I have 3 useless tiles. So I haven't made any progress. Now, the player to my left collects BAMs. Yes, she wants... What does she want? Maybe it will be something like 13 orphans. I now have 9 tiles for 13 orphans. For 13 orphans I'll need 9 BAMs, 1 dots. But I get 8. That's my plan for knitting. So I have 11 tiles for knitting. No, let's go for knitting. I watched these 2 souths suspiciously because someone may just drop them quickly before I can get them, any of them, into my hand. The player to my right collects dots, and the player to the left collects BAMs, and the opposite player possibly collects BAMs too, maybe just not to give anyone good BAMs. First of all, the player to her right, to my left. Maybe that's just pure straight. Maybe that's just all types. Sometimes it begins with this when a player tries to collect something like all types and doesn't have spare BAMs, useless BAMs. That's it. Third south. Good. Now I'm ready. I'm ready for the last 6. For last south or for white. I think I'll take any of them. Even white. White gives me 12 points. No. 6. Who can take the 6? The opposite player. What does she want? Maybe all types. Let's wait a bit. 9. 8. No, 9 is safe. Didn't go to the left. The player to my left possibly will drop my 6 because she doesn't need any dots. All whites, great. My 2 whites in hands and 2 in the wall. The opposite player wanted something in BAMs. Yes, she held just to save them and not feed into the hand of the player to my left, to her right. Good self with the last tile and fully concealed. Now it's rather an obvious plan, you see. It's mixed shifted chows 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 dots, 2, 3, 4 BAMs. 3, 4, 5 cracks collected by itself. Now I need a pair. I don't have a pair here, but I of course will meld 1, 2, 3 dots or 2, 3, 4 BAMs. Just great. If I take 3 BAMs now, I'll drop 6. I'll be waiting for a pair, and it's better to wait for something terminal, something close to edge. This one. I'll drop and I'll wait for 1 or 9. I don't want to wait for a nona, but sometimes it's reasonable even to choose a nona for a pair. Nice. So I'm ready, and nobody knows what I want from the fourth discard. You see, fourth tile discarded. That's good. And what do people collect? The opposite player possibly collects some chows. Yes, the game teases me because I am ready and I may click mahjong and pay 20 points to each player. No. Let's do this. It's karagiri in Japanese. Empty discard, yes. I pretend that I don't have a ready hand. And people think I'm not ready. So nobody melds, you see? Nobody melds. What about 4? The opposite player dropped toners, but no whites we see on the table. Maybe she wants all types with white. It's hard to tell. Where are my BAMs? That's interesting. Too few BAMs in the discard. Maybe she wants... that was quick. 2 3s in the hand to my left and 2 3s in the wall. Nobody wanted to meld because nobody was ready. But why the opposite player didn't meld 8 cracks? She just wanted all types and she had already a set in cracks. I didn't notice. Okay, not only me had a good ready hand. Now I thought about mixed straight, but no, it looks like mixed shifted chows. But which exactly? Maybe it's more like mixed triple chow 3 4 5. You see? For 3 4 5 I have a fourth set, a pair for fourth set, chow pair 6 8. I can declare 6 7 8 from this card. Okay, let's make it. Tries to open a wardrobe. Now, what I can discard? I think I won't need 4 BAMs. I have a good pair of 1s. That's interesting. What about lower tiles? I have 9 lower tiles. Uh, 10 lower tiles. Okay, let's see what will come from the wall. Maybe I'll declare pang of 4s, 4 cracks, 4 bams. The opposite player declared pang of 5s. 5 cracks is not needed. Okay, let's do this and drop this. Who may need it? The opposite player may need something in dots if she collects all types. Yes, she melded some sets. Possibly she collects all types with greens. I'd better drop this one firstly, because it may be dangerous, and I'll just drop it. Okay. I'll rather hold more safe south for later discard. So what I can do now? Okay. Who may need it? Aha, the player to my right collects half flush in dots. So the opposite player may have only another south, and if I drop, I take this one. I may collect mixed shifted chows. 3, 4, 5. Yes, just here. Okay, I remain at the first place. And what the opposite player wanted? Now, let's see. Thanks so, yes, I remain at the first place, and the opposite player wanted maybe she wanted just melded hand. This looks more like melded hand. She wanted to collect something from the player to her left, to my right. And the player to my left wanted pure straight, obviously. Yes, she wanted 1 BAMs. She already had 2, and she dropped useless 2 BAMs under me. She waited for 1, 4, and 7 dots. Well, good plan, but too slow, so to say. Thanks all.